Hi everybody, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. We're going to do the weekly vibes, just the weekly check-in. See how the week's going to go for the next 5 days. We're going to go Aries through Pisces, just a rundown. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your other placements. There might be something in there for you. And if it is not your story, do not make it fit. Alright, we're going to start with Aries. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, the overall energy for the week. The Hierophant. Okay, the overall energy is the Hierophant. You know, maybe it's a commitment towards something. Maybe you're trying to commit to a job, a relationship, or something along that lines. The Hierophant to the Two of Wands tells me that you're trying to commit, but you're not really quite sure which direction you need to go. You know, maybe you're looking at things from all angles. Is it giving enough? That to the Hierophant to the Six of Pentacles is telling me that. Is this enough? Is what I'm committing, is it giving to me as I'm giving to it? The Hierophant to the Five of Cups is telling me that there's some kind of decision that you're regretting. You know, maybe you're feeling like it's a missed opportunity into some kind of victory. Maybe you're trying to let something go. What is this regret? You're walking away from something. And you're being quiet about it. Maybe trusting your inner judgment. So Aries, to sum it up this week, I feel like you're not wanting to commit to something. You're making a decision because you don't feel like it's maybe giving enough. We'll take you. Maybe you didn't give enough, but you're walking away from it, and you're going to be quiet about it. I don't know, whatever that goes for you. Moving on to Taurus. Take it however it resonates. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got for the week ahead for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The week ahead. Overall energy. The Queen of Pentacles. I'm not taking all those. Overall energy, the Queen of Pentacles. I think you're trying to put some work, effort, nurture into something. The Queen of Pentacles is all about sitting there and knowing that things are going to happen also. She's a very trusting creature, a very abundant creature. So Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Wands tells me that this week you're going to be working on something, studying, looking into something, maybe spying on somebody. Don't be doing that. It's not nice. Okay, but by midweek, I think you'll be making a judgment call. You'll be deciding what you're going to do. Or at least be open to whatever comes in. By the end of the week, I see you making a decision. Whether this is a decision in love with the Lover's card here, or just a choice in general. But I feel like your seeds are planted and you're moving away from some kind of regretful situation, whether it's job, friendships, family. But I see you moving into calmer waters by the end of the week. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Moving on to the Geminis. What do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you in the week ahead? For the next 5 days. Alright, overall energy for you is the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're holding on to something. You know, maybe a worry about money. She's touching that first there. Alright. I think at the beginning of the week, I feel at the beginning of the week you're holding on to something that you're hoping for. Some kind of wish that you want to come in. Well, by the midweek, you're trying to find that balance and that stability between whatever that is. By the end of the week, I think you're just kind of trusting that it's going to happen when it's going to happen in its own timing. And you're going to focus on kind of what you're passionate about. You know, maybe not giving love to anything that makes you feel guarded. Or makes you feel like it's going to be a challenge or a battle. I don't know. That's up to you. That's what I got for Geminis. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My sage came out, so I have to relight that here in a minute. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you for the next 5 days? Overall energy is the Ace of Cups. If that card wanted to come out, that was the Knight of Pentacles. If that wants to come out, that will. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the week ahead? Spirit, what can you tell them about the week ahead? That came flying out. The overall energy, the Ace of Cups. Opening yourself to something that you feel that you love, or a love situation, or something involving that. Something you care about, something that highlights what you want. Your goals, your aspirations, could be anything. Could be a new job, could be a new career, could be a new relationship, however you want to see that. So the Ace of Cups to the King of Swords is that although you are open to receiving love and open to giving it and finding new love, you're also making a head over heart decision. You know, the King of Swords kind of stands his ground. He knows what he wants and what he doesn't want. And I don't see you putting up with bullshit. By midweek, I see you more focused on your money, your stability, being independent, confident, by the end of the week, you might be a little anxious. Maybe you're kind of waiting for things to come in, especially with the Nine of Wands and the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You know, you're up for this battle, but it kind of keeps you awake at night, you know. But you're making a judgment call, you know, and still giving to whatever this is. That's up for you to decide. All right, moving on to Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Okay, one more. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Maybe you're trying to fulfill a wish. Maybe you're being overindulgent. I don't know. We'll see. How's this week playing out for Leos? The next 5 days. I think, Leos, you're focusing on something that makes you happy. You know, that wish fulfillment. You know, I think you're moving towards that. Maybe focusing on something from the past, you know, memories of the past, and maybe working through those. You know, trying to find that strength to get out of your own mental prison and walk away from something. And the other story I see is, you know, you're working on your wish fulfillment. Maybe you're wanting to communicate, bring in some kind of love offer, and work towards it. And find the strength to get rid of that inner turmoil. Take it however it resonates, but that's what I have for you, Leos. Moving on to the Virgos. The week ahead. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Working for the Virgos. Putting some work and effort into something. Virgos, I see you putting some work in this week. Work and effort into what? I don't know. That is completely up to you. But with the Page of Pentacles, it tells me that you're focused on your money. You're trying to bring something that's out of balance into balance. Okay? It might cause some mental conflict or maybe some drama. But I think you're setting your standards here. That's what I feel like you're doing, setting your standards. You're wanting your victory. You know, you've planted your seeds and you're going to tear that tower down and rebuild it. But I see you putting work and effort into something. I see you pushing forward. You know, finding something stable, getting out of your own way. Setting those boundaries. Maybe flourishing. I don't know if that's a word. I don't know. All right, moving on to Libra. I Happy Libra season, by the way, to any Libras that listen to this. I hope you have a wonderful season. What do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising. Overall energy for Libras. Five of Pentacles. Leaving something out in the cold. Maybe feeling left out in the cold. Alright, what do we have for Libras? Feeling anxious about something? Okay. I think you're trying to leave something out in the cold, probably something from the past. It makes you a little anxious and a little stuck in your head. Probably keeps you up at night thinking about it. But I think you're being quiet about it, keeping it to yourself. I think you're focused on kind of your own spiritual health at the moment, you know, taking care of yourself, you know, and moving in a positive direction. Focus on your money, your jobs, your careers. But that's what I have for you, Libras. Moving on to the Sagittarius, Scorpios. If you're messing with it, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Moving on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know why I shuffled. We're not going to take that. We're going to do one more shuffle. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Overall energy is the Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries, being stubborn. I heard don't push it. What I have for Scorpios. Walking away, being stuck in your own head, you know, looking at different options. Scorpios, what I got for you is, I think you're contemplating on walking away from something that makes you feel trapped, okay? But you're looking at your options, you know, maybe bringing in something into your home, manifesting some kind of happiness within your home life, and ways to do that. But that's what I got for you, Scorpios. Moving on to my Sagittarius gang. What do we have for Saggies? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for you? Okay, overall energy is the Four of Wands. You know, concentrating on that home life, the home, how to build it, enjoy it. Spending time with friends, family. What do we got for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords. It's quick, fast energy. Reminds me of a cheetah. the High Priestess. Being quiet, being still, trusting your own intuition. And we have healing, the Star. Sagittarius, I think you're focused on your own home life. Maybe something's changing. Maybe there's rapid communication coming in. You know, maybe there's some kind of movement, some kind of, I don't know, I feel like there's a change in your home life. I feel like you're being quiet about it, maybe trying to trust your judgment, but I think you're hoping on something working out, especially with the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant here on the bottom. Maybe trying to bring in a better situation. All right, that's what I got for Sagittarius. Moving on to the Cappies. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Overall energy for the Capricorns is the King of Wands. You're going after what you desire and making it happen. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You hear all the dogs are barking. What they're barking for, I do not know. The Hermit. Digging deep, are we? Walking away from something. What are we walking away from? Shit that you feel is unbalanced. We're gonna go with that. So Capricorns, I see you going after what drives you, what you're passionate about, what you care about. You know, the King of Wands knows what he wants. He knows how to get that. But I think you're taking a look inward and walking away from shit that you don't feel is balanced. You know, you're starting a brand new cycle with something more stable in your own world. You know, especially with the Temperance card under that. Like, you're being patient. It's all about a balancing act, is what I feel for you. So, that's what I have for you, Cappies. We're moving on to Pisces. Aquarius. Maybe Aquarius is messing with the Pisces. Maybe there's something in here that Pisces needs to hear. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The week ahead. Okay, bringing some love in somewhere. What do we got for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think Aquarius is that your overall energy is you've offered love into something. There's something you want to change, but you've been holding on for so long that you're turning your back to it. You know, you're waiting for your ships to come in, but you feel like there's no more growth in this situation. And it's teetering on stability. And it's leaving you stuck in your head and anxious. And you're trying to have that strength to work that out. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. We are moving on to Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Pisces? Okay, overall energy for Pisces is the Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries, being stern. You know, Queen of Swords kind of cut you off when she doesn't want to hear it anymore. She doesn't believe it. Alright, what do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. We have the Moon. Temperance. And the Cinnamon. Awesome. Okay. Well, Pisces, I see you setting boundaries with yourself. Maybe telling yourself to push through whatever fear you're holding on to or whatever seems unknown. I feel like you're trying to bring some sort of balance to whatever situation you're dealing with. Because in the end, it does make you happy. But you keep going back and forth between some mental conflict and your own prison. It's like, I think you're trying to push back your own doubts, your own fears, your own insecurities. You know, you're trying to heal and have patience with yourself, but bring some sort of balance in. You know, because you want to focus on what you have that makes you happy. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Oh, thank you all for coming. If you enjoyed this read, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.